Welcome back to Gardening Artfully, Zone 5B in Ontario, Canada. So I thought I would do this little video about where to put your spring bulbs. When's the best time to decide? It's actually right now, spring. So as you can see, I've got a few daffodils in here. I did plant a bunch of tulips and muscari. So we have the muscari right there. This is a good way to see when they're blooming and how big your other perennials are around them. Because when you're trying to plant them in the fall, it's kind of hard to remember how tall they were or advanced when you would have blooms on your bulbs. So I like to go and do a little video and look at my bare spots, how big perennials are, what's blooming at that time, and then I've got a better idea of what I can put behind certain plants because they aren't up as far. So last year, because my that's a peony there, was so huge, I didn't plant anything behind it. But now I can see I could actually put those daffodils or narcissus behind it, or an early flowering tulip, and not have to worry about cutting them down because the foliage of the peony would cover that. Now I do have a few, those are tulips I planted last fall. Now these are delphiniums, so they're already pretty big, so I wouldn't put anything behind those. So that's a good thing to know. But as far as daisies and bee balm, there's a bunch of bee balm right there. And that's peony that I transplanted last year. So I could actually put something taller back there, maybe some more daffodils in a different color. These are my ambassador alliums. Now they're huge, they get big real fast, so I couldn't really put anything behind them, but these have to be lifted about every 4 years and divided and then replanted, and that's done in the fall. So if you're planning on doing that, it's best to leave the flower spikes up so you know where they are, because the leaves die down in the summer. So I'm just looking here. There's lots of areas where I think I would want a little bit more color. So I think I would probably put maybe some more daffodils in here, behind here, maybe in here. This area is quite empty in here. So I'd put some daffodils, maybe some muscari around the base of that peony, because it would be covered afterwards. It would be nice. Maybe anemones. Anemones bloom for a very, very long time. We could put some of those in too. Those are probably the 3 or 4 types of bulbs that I really like. Is the anemones, muscari, and daffodils or narcissus. They're so hardy and they multiply. The squirrels don't bother with them, and you just get more and more blooms. I just planted these tulips this past fall, so I'm gonna give them a try. They were perennial. Some were species, which were supposed to come up every year. So we'll see what happens in the next 2-3 years. And if I'm seeing that they're not blooming, then I won't bother with them again. I love tulips, but I can't see paying the money they want for them nowadays for just to pull them out in the fall or spring after they've bloomed. These are anemones right here, and they will spread too, and they have color for quite a long time. So that's another little tip for you to think about. And you can actually order online your bulbs for this fall. So a lot of places will take your orders and then bill you in the fall. But at least then you know you'll be getting those bulbs, and you don't have to worry about them being sold out. So take a look at some of the places online and make your order, and take a look at your garden. Take some pictures or a video and see what you need for next year. All right, happy gardening everyone, and we'll see you next time.